back in the States. We got Dizaster.
Back in the States. That's the crazy part. I'm like rarely around anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So let's crack that open. I mean, we were just kind of talking about your travels. I feel like you've been gone forever, like all over the world. Like every time I see an Instagram post, you're in a different country. So
yeah.
What have you been doing?
Well, my friend, I guess the best way I could put it is I'm always like trying to look for like new creative ways to impact the culture and just kind of like reinvent myself too, because like it's hard after 25 years of battling to stay motivated.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
I don't even know how you did this long.
So that combined with the fact that I feel like battle rap has kind of grown a little stagnant. You know what I mean? I'm not the only one saying this. I don't want to come off in a pessimistic way because I don't view battle rap in a pessimistic view, but I do feel like there's some stagnation going on. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of just like carving my own paths again, you know what I mean? I've always been that way anyways. Oh my god, that shirt is fucking hard as
Oh yeah, yeah. So the big style.
This shirt is hard as oh my god, that's crazy. But fucking yeah, that logo, man.
It's like burned into
what was
our
I
minds.
saying? Yeah, like where do you get those stars from? Because you see that pattern anywhere, you're like, hold on.
I know exactly. What the fuck is that?
I kind of just like
You wanted to keep it interesting, so you wanted to bounce around.
Yeah, and it's there's kind of been like always this kind of like dream of mine of just going all around the world and finding like the best of each region, you know what I mean, and just like taking them on, you know what I mean. I feel like since I was, even before I really like there was a scene, I used to think of it as something becoming global because I already started the concept of battling when I was in Lebanon, and we were on some European shit back then, and it's like happening in America, and you hear about it in Africa. So like I always looked at it as an international thing, you know what I mean? Like just hip hop has reached international. Tupac impacted the planet. Like we're listening to the music, it's impacting us in our lives. We live in a war zone. We're listening to the shit. It's all part of like what's going on, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like that international thing has always been important to me, and to be able to connect with these people and like see like, bro, it's kind of a trip. Like I kind of didn't dive too deep into it, but the Vietnam thing I was telling you about was probably one of the most insane experiences I've ever had, man. Like seeing people quote my bars or have my whole fucking round memorized by heart out there when they don't even speak English like that. So like they know English from my verse.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's nuts because like I'm in this crazy linguistic like world where like me and my fans are challenging each other like to learn a new language almost. That's and it's cool. Like every country I go to, I see the impact that it's had, and it's like these versions of us like that are just Vietnamese. Yeah. Like they're like versions of us. Like there's a gun bar rapper over there in Vietnam, like but it's only like one or two of them, you know what I mean? Like the rest have like different styles, right? Yeah. But like there was this one guy, everybody was like, he's the like Tay-Rock conceited punchline gun bar guy. So then when I was listening to him rap, like he has like, it sounds almost this like it sounds really similar. The mannerisms are like similar. Like you see, like we impacted the whole entire world. We don't really, nobody really highlights it. They ignore it. You think now you're starting to see them go to England more and shit like that, but we've been doing this shit. We've been outside with this shit, like really just kind of like letting the world know like there's crazy talent everywhere. Now there might not be as much as there is in America because obviously the volume is way bigger here. You know what I mean? There's just more regions and just been doing it for longer, and there's just more people doing it. You know what I mean? You can't expect the same, you know, threshold from, you know, other regions, but you could expect like, you know, size down to what it is, you know, per capita.
Yeah, totally.
It is for what it is. Like, here's an example. I went to Croatia and I battled like 7 years ago. I might go back there soon, but like I battled in Croatia and it was crazy. I battled this dude named Random. It's an amazing battle, by the way. Like, you motherfuckers should watch it. Dizaster versus Random. It's crazy. It wasn't a lot of people. It was probably like, I don't know, maybe there's 100 people in this room.
Yeah.
But for what it was, that shit was incredible. Yeah. So like going from that to like the Argentina thing where I'm in a fucking stadium with 11,000 people and fucking.
Was that Dizaster?
No, well, no. I was just hosted a battle event down in Argentina. I'm gonna be battling on like their next event probably, or the one after.
Yeah, so how is that? Because I know the phenomenon of this Argentina battle scene, and like almost...
That's another thing that like we impacted, and they even told me personally, like, we started this league because of you. See, this is why I do this, like, because for me, like, if I stay local or I stay over here around people that don't appreciate me as much, I'm not only like counterproductive working like that, but I'm also spitting in the face of the people that actually love me.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like when you get negative comments, you only respond to the negative ones, but people are telling you I love you and they're telling you all this shit, you're not responding.
There's one.
You know, yeah. You know, I've learned not to be that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like you got to appreciate the people that appreciate you and go where you're appreciated, I guess that's the best way to put it. So, yeah, like, it's been crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
I saw you on stage.
I was everywhere.
The Assassino one, I saw you on stage with that because, like, that, I like screenshotted that because you guys were in a stadium. And I know when you hear stadium, you're like, oh, yeah, sure, whatever. But that was a stadium filled,
bro,
with people watching a battle.
Bro, it was like 11, 12,000 people. You know, Liam was with me.
Liam Bagnall?
Yeah.
Word, really?
Bagnall was with me, man. Bagnall came out there.
What is he up to? I haven't heard from him in forever.
Bagnall, like, filming for, like, all types of companies and doing shit. Like, he's killing it, bro. And, yeah, he came out there. He, like, chilled with me. He filmed a bunch of shit. He documented a bunch of shit.
Hell yeah.
It was crazy, man. We both had a crazy experience. He had some rather unpleasant ones with the fucking mate drink. But besides that, like, I think... the Argentine trip was just eye-opening as fuck to me.
Dope. That's sick.
And just, like, it's fracturing into other shit. I started Arabic battle rap in Lebanon in 2015. I had this whole dream of turning these a cappella bars the same way I was seeing them doing it in other languages, like in Tagalog. I was like, well, I'm gonna do this shit in fucking Arabic. I ended up doing that. That shit fucking splintered into a bunch of other shit. Like, now I'm probably gonna go to Egypt and do a battle. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm in contact with Egypt and I'm doing a battle there, but in Arabic. You know what I mean? Not in English. You know what I'm saying?
That's sick.
So, like, but, like, bro, these, like, big shit's happening there. Like, Red Bull contacted me from there. You know what I mean? Not, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, a lot of these countries, like, even Portugal, we're dealing with monsters. So, like, I'm dealing with these. So, like, I'm, like, I don't know. I'm more active than I was when I was, like, battling here in America more, like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've set up my own business moves. I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Awesome,
my engagement is crazy, bro. I look at my fucking announcements. They're getting more fucking, like, likes and views than motherfuckers posting their battles. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, it makes sense. Your footprint is now global. Than just, like,
I was looking, like, I was like, damn, my shit's actually growing. I thought it was moving slow, but it's actually just growing, like, silently, like, kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, like, just kind of, I'm just, like, I've been hoarding a lot of footage, man. I need to release this. I got a problem with hoarding. You know what I mean? I really do, man. Like, I really be hanging on to shit, Abo. Like, I really be hanging on to shit.
It's understandable. I mean, you're an artist. I feel like artists do that sometimes. But, so you got a bunch of footage.
Yeah.
Shot, which is exciting.
Like, because I went to other countries. I showed up in Holland while I was, like, just mobbing through Europe. I showed up in Netherlands, and, like, they had an event going on. You know what I mean? Like, this happened to me a couple times. Like, it just kept on happening. Like, even how I caught Nils Miskills up in Norway. Yeah. Like, I came to Nils' neighborhood, his boys' neighborhood, and, like, seen what they do and how they rap together. They sat in a cipher and started rhyming. Just a bunch of sick-ass Norwegian lyricists, you know what I'm saying? Like, and their shit is nice as fuck. It's just not in English.
Yeah.
But it sounds nice as fuck. Look, at the end of the day, music is like a sound-based thing, you know what I mean?
Yes.
When we were kids, we used to bob our heads and shit. We didn't even understand what they were saying half the time, and we used to make up words in their place, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what they were really saying? I didn't even know that. You know what I mean? Like,
facts.
You don't really know. So, like, for me, I enjoy hearing raps in other languages. If the cadence is crazy and it got melody and fucking, you know what I mean? I can hear the syllables in there, like, I can appreciate that, you know what I mean? And you can hear the rappers that are like that and that are not from other languages. Just
how many languages have you battled in?
4, and I'm probably going to be doing a couple extra ones. So.
That is
I'm about to,
nuts,
yeah, I know. No, it's really
4 languages.
It's really fucked. It's really.
I can hardly speak one, dude.
No, but listen, it's really fucked because I'm, like, performing at a high level in these languages.
No, I never told you this, but when you battled Assassino, like your second round, because it was
my
like
Spanish round was better than the English one.
Well, it's crazy about that. So if you guys don't know, when Diz battled Assassino was an enormous battle rapper from Mexico. He speaks Spanish, his first language. He can kind of speak English, but Diz and him agreed to do a battle. First round in English, second round in Spanish. third round was like a mixture of whatever
Right,
you
okay,
want.
yeah.
So they both go their first. Assassino does pretty good in English, honestly, pretty good.
He was
Diz
very
obviously
nice.
does great. And then when Diz starts his second round, he does this pump fake where he's like speaking kind of Spanish. He's kind of like,
oh my god!
And I thought I was like, oh. I was like, damn, this is
even
like
the
how
white
it
guy
is.
knew it. I was fucked.
I was like, oh my god,
that's not Spanish.
This is gonna be bad. And then you were like, you think I'm gonna spit some stupid shit like that? And then everybody like goes crazy, and then you started speaking really fluent, good Spanish.
You knew the bars were coming. You know,
Yeah.
it was. Assassino experience was crazy. Then being with him in Argentina for like his biggest fucking matchup, he was battling the biggest fucking Argentinian battler.
Dude.
Bro, this dude is a rock star. He has
Yeah.
pink hair. He got a jacket on. He's on stage. These guys are showing up like rock stars.
I was watching that.
They're hopping out of Lambos. They're crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
seeing you on stage was crazy because I didn't know you were there. And I'm just like watching this battle, like, oh my god, their scene is so crazy. And then it's fucking Diz. I'm like, what the fuck?
Bro,
of course, Diz
if
is
it's
there.
outside of the country, you're gonna find me there. The whole fucking of 2024, I lived in Lebanon during the war, so the whole shit with Israel was happening while I was out in Lebanon. But I would leave from there like occasionally and periodically, and just branch out into different places. Like I remember, I flew out to Manchester and just played a football game with all the battlers. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
that happened last year. You know what I'm saying? Like that really happened. Yeah, no, it was really fun too. That was really fun. But for the most part, like what I've been doing is just kind of just building a catalog, and then just I'm still gonna battle out here and do crazy big events. But it's like, man, you know how it is, bro. I gotta always just kind of pace myself, and I come back with a big bang. To be honest with you, I just this time want to just warm up more, and that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm going on a run because I know I'm about to do some crazy shit in 2026. So
hell yeah,
it's kind of like to just get back in it, so I don't have to knock the rust off versus like people that are gonna fucking you know what I mean, like versus like some of the last remaining legendary matches in battle rap. Like I'm gonna make them happen, but I don't feel like I should jump in from what I'm saying, like being less active than I used to be, because I used to be extremely active.
Yeah, of course.
I think that's one of the things that have held me back. I kind of got a little stagnant myself in a way, because the constantly being active does something to you. Like the muscle, it's like a reflex. It gives you like this extra like muscle like during the battle. You know what I mean? Like you lose it when you're not as active. It's this crazy reflex. I can't really explain or pinpoint what it is.
Makes sense,
but
honestly.
I feel like that is important to have, because I've been kind of battling without it. Because I've been like kind of battling here and there, rather than just getting the machine going and just getting it hot and then just starting. You know what I'm saying? Just bomb on shit. And like this run I'm about to do, man, like it's about to be crazy. The first guy up is Gemini, so definitely wanted to watch
Gemini.
one of his battles.
Real quick, we got somebody from the chat asking you, would you ever do a compliment battle?
You know what, man? Like,
Roan is doing those with the
I don't like how they do those, because like Pat was just they're good. They're really good. I think the positivity is great, to be honest with you. I don't know like if my style would be the same. I feel like
you would be really good.
I would just be completely different.
Yeah.
I mean, I've already done a compliment round versus Marv 1 when we were in
the house, right?
Yeah. I was saying some shit to Marv. He was standing there like a big old teddy bear.
You're good with conceptual battles, so I feel like
that's a good observation, and that's another reason why I do international battles more these days, because like every single person is a different character. Yeah. Like out here, it's like, bro, you're battling Tay-Rock over and over. Out there, it's like you get a different creature every country you go to.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's a whole different creature, bro, and like that adds to the dimensions of me being creative. You know what I mean? Like, because I gotta see new shit, bro. I've seen everything. Yeah. I've been battling since I was a child.
Yeah.
You know, like,
seen it all.
Fuck.
Yeah.